If only I'd taken on the battle company before I attempted to take on the gym. Would have been so much easier. With a couple more levels under my belt. Anyway, this is the big boss, the janitor. And, yeah, let's see. What am I? Almost level 25 across the board? What was that when I came into the city? Like level 21, 22, 24? Something like that. If only I had the foresight to fight this instead of trying to be fancy and take on the gym as soon as I walked in the door. Anyway, this being the boss of the battle company, I will talk through this one. Probably should have healed before I actually got into this fight, but foresight was never really my thing. So we're gonna take a double slap. All right, that didn't do anything when all the other Pokemon used it against me. I don't see why it would do anything different when Trubush uses it against me. Did I flinch and be unable to move? That's inconvenient. Ooh, no! Alright. Well, make this one count, Zach. Nice. Alright, critical hit. At least I'll get some experience before going down. Alright, well, I think you learned that one. Let's see. I've got 2 level 24s. Guess I'll go with Gummy because, you know, full health. And, you have, what? You have 2 Pokemon left? Level 20 Minchino. Alright, that'll lower your attack. I am going to, let's use Rock Smash. You know what? Retaliate might do more even than a super effective Rock Smash because, same type attack bonus. And Retaliate's just a much stronger move. Oh, you know what else? Retaliate would have done extra damage because, Zach just went down the previous turn. So that basically would have been a guaranteed KO on Minchino. That would have been, what, 70 power times 2 because of the fainting bonus times 1.5. For the same type attack bonus, which would have been 210 base power effectively. Would be pretty much nothing in the game that doesn't resist such a move that wouldn't resist that. Anyway, that's going to be an experience share that you're going to give me as a reward. Alright, definitely not bad. I don't really have anyone who I want to give that to because at the moment, there's no one on my team who's really like severely lagging behind or anything like that. But later on, I think I will be having some members of my team having to play a little bit of catch up, and I will be putting the experience share on them. I'm gonna go run off to the Pokemon Center, and I'm gonna go and heal up because I kind of need that, not only on health but also on the power points that the things that my team have. And let's see how much more of the city I can explore before I really feel like ending it off. Let's see. Which way do I want to go next? I guess I'll go down this. This is just the gate, right? There's nothing else down there, right? We go down this way, because it's right here. There's a couple things in pretty much all these side streets. Over in this building, Game Freak has a thing for putting themselves in their games, which bit of a fun little tradition. Zorua. Have I seen Zorua? It's the Pokemon that looks like this. Alright, Black and White 1. Zorua is an event Pokemon, not obtainable through regular gameplay, otherwise through an event. You don't have anything to say there, do you? That NPC will show you Zorua and allow you to see Zorua in your Pokedex without actually being able to participate in the event. And Black 2 and White 2, of course, you can obtain Zorua in single player. I did not mean to open my bag, I meant to open my Pokedex, which is over here. Zorua and Zoroark are interesting Pokemon. I rather like them. They have an interesting gimmick. They're not, like, extremely good per se. Alright, 76 and 77. But they definitely make some interesting things happen in battle. And there is a particular instance of, well, I guess, did that register Zorua as caught? Or only seen? Hang on. Alright, only seen. And with that in mind, I'm actually not sure what the purpose of that is, because you do fight one on N's team at the beginning of the game. I'm now, like, extremely, like, second-guessing what I just said a minute ago about how that's useful because it allows you to see Zorua in your Pokedex for, like, completion's sake. Because you would do that anyway. Alright, that's weird. Anyway. So, you are the sound designer? You're the one who's responsible for the positional audio that I was complaining about a minute ago. But that's, aside from that, I do appreciate good sound design. It's very easy to not notice when sound design is done well, and really easy to notice when it's done badly, positional audio complaints or not. And yeah, having a lot of battles. If you become very strong, come back and have a Pokemon battle with me. So that's a post-game thing. Like everyone would definitely notice if sound is just like flat out balanced badly, right? But if it's mixed well and if the effects are good and they make sense, then it's something you don't really notice consciously. Be sure to thank your sound designer. You're the graphic designer, so you're the one who does what I like to do, and you do a bit of technical art, do you? Although this could also apply to like pixel art, it's not clear. But I do like myself some good technical art. Alright, you're writing the plot. That'll be a bit of a Spaceballs thing. Would it be if I was able to just read the plot before getting to the end of the game? Alright. I thought a lot of the movie Spaceballs was very, like, silly and juvenile, but I did appreciate that gag. Alright. Let's see. It was also, like... What came after that gag? How they, like, bounced off of it to continue with the actual story was also pretty funny, if I recall, and rather clever. Alright, massaging Pokemon. If you want to increase the happiness of any one of your Pokemon, you can come here, once a day and give them a massage. And that will increase their happiness a little bit. And you're continuing on the theme of happiness, telling me about your happy Pokemon. Very nice. It's difficult to watch TV from here. It's not your concern, though. Why does the TV have to be here? And why can't it be, like, mounted on this wall, aside from the fact that they want the TV to be at this angle to the player so that you can, like, walk up to it? Alright, anyway, yes, Eviolite, that will raise the defense and special defense of a Pokemon that can still evolve. I believe there's one that you can get somewhere in the city, I don't know where. But if I find it, I definitely will be equipping that to Roggenrola, because being able to raise my defense one stage, both defense and special defense, is definitely something that I will be happy to make use of. It's another thing, honestly, that I could have put on my Pokemon to make the last gym leader battle significantly easier. TM44 Rest. Okay, fully heal your HP, fully heal any negative status ailments, but you will be putting yourself to sleep for a few turns. Rest is one of those universal TMs that everything except a few exceptions like Magikarp and I think like Wishy-Washy and a couple other Pokemon that can't learn any TMs can learn. Alright. That's this side street. This recording session is going on for a little while, but I kinda feel like I should be able to finish off the city in this video. Anyway, you're gonna fight me. Alright, let's get down. Those are some smooth moves, no doubt, but it'd be even tighter if I had a group. Hey you, would you talk to the other dancers? If you invite both of them, the three of us can groove as a team. Alright, there's 3 dancers, you had a Pansage. I wonder what Pokemon the other 2 could possibly have. I guess I'll make this video a little long, and I'll try to finish off Castelia City within this video. I think I'm done with most of the battling, except for the remaining 2 dancers. I may have talked to you already. This is the street that the gym is on, and there's this is the building that Team Plasma was making a mess in. Was there anything else in here? If I recall, the floor up here is just like an empty room, right? Like there's no one in here. I think in Black 2 and White 2 this turns into something a little more interesting, but that might be another building that I'm thinking of. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's go and find the other 2 dancers. I know one of them is on one of the piers, and then the third, I think, is in one of the alleys. Let's see. So if I come here, I come past the gym. It's definitely I have mixed feelings about the way I decided it would be a good idea to, you know, fight the gym a little earlier than most people probably would, because, there's a couple little things that would have made that a lot easier. Anyway, let's go and fight this guy. These monkeys aren't even that strong, but they really succeed in just being as annoying as possible, don't they? Alright. I think the third dancer can be found in this alley down here. First, I'm gonna run off to the Pokemon Center. I would like to heal. Specifically, I would like to not be asleep anymore. Alright, so we are no longer asleep. I am going to run down. Did I say this alley? I don't remember which alley I said, but it's clearly not this one. This has a line of people lining up for ice cream. Here, you can buy the dessert that everyone in Castelia City is talking about. Are you going to get in line? Sure. This line really gets long, but it's definitely delicious. It's worth lining up. Okay. So we are lining up for a Castelia Cone. I thought this was an event that you could only do, like, in a certain day of the week. But it appears that it is working for me, and I don't know what day of the week my game thinks it is, and I don't know what day of the week... Yeah, sure, I don't know what day of the week the event allegedly happens on, but I may have just gotten lucky, and we have we're getting a Castelia Cone. Just by pure coincidence. And since... I don't know how much I believe in luck, I'm now interested, and I'm gonna look up after this if that's actually true, if that is like an event that is exclusive to one day of the week. What did you say? Oh, you're the hidden power checker. Alright. If you have a Pokemon... Oh, no. See, this is what happens when I just talk and I don't actually read what they're saying. You're just looking for a steel type. Alright. You'll probably give me like a berry or something if I show you a steel type. This is the gallery where Berg's paintings are shown off. Alright. Yes. Legends of the Unova region. Can I not actually view any of the pictures? I kind of wish I could. The Ideals of Truth, Soaring White Dragon, Black Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I wish I could actually look at those pictures and see, like, if there was just a little sprite that popped up on screen when you talk to those things, and see some nice little artwork or something like that. Alright. I really need to talk about the game. That'll make it a lot easier if I can remember what I'm trying to do. So you guys are undoubtedly up to no good. Not going to question that. I don't know if marijuana has been legalized in Unova yet, but let's hope that that's all that is. Yes, I am looking for dancers for a team. I don't know why you've chosen over here to dance of all places, but we can fight it out. See how much easier that could be when we're not doing anything with, like, flinch hacks or, like, furious wipes or one of my attacks missing. Anyway. Let's see. So this is a little cafe. A beautiful melody makes people happy. A sad melody makes people sorrowful. That's the power of melodies. There is a rather obscure legendary / mythical / whatever you want to call it Pokemon event that you can, if you were to bring a Meloetta into here, I believe something would happen. It's not one of the better known of events, but it's another one of those things that I might consider editing my save file for, like, towards the end of this Let's Play so that I can show off some of the extra features of this game. Alright, I thought something happened when you walked past that dumpster, but apparently not? Or is it this one? Alright, where did I put those sunglasses? I'm gonna get mugged. This was possibly not the safest alley for me to spend a lot of time wandering around, but that is TM70 Flash. That is a move that has an effect on the field of lighting up a dark area. Should you find yourself in a dark area, there will be one or two of those later on in the game. It's not an HM, but it is a TM that you can teach to a Pokemon, and it'll also reduce accuracy in battle. Anyway, you've got the dance team now. The gang's all here. You're going to give me an amulet coin. If I ever wanted more money. Money is not my biggest concern in this game, so I don't think I'm going to really bother equipping that to anybody. But should you ever feel like you need more money in this game, maybe you want to save up for some TMs or something like that. Amulet coin is right there. This is the last little street. It's got a couple buildings on it. I'm just going to wander around and see if anybody's going to give me a item or anything like that. You're the name raider. I personally like all the nicknames that I've given everybody so far. The feeling raider. Alright, that is a C-Gear minigame. I might do that. That's a multiplayer thing, but it just involves basically getting two DSs within like a couple feet of each other, and doing a little thing. I might like nag, I don't know, my sister or something into doing dumb Seeker minigames with me, or whenever I see one of my cousins next to sometimes likes to play Pokemon games, I might nag him into doing something like that for the sake of a video or something. I don't know. Special machine. Only people who know the secret password can use it. Alright, I do not know the secret password. I am pretty sure this is something I could look up on the internet. This plays into the aforementioned event with Zorua and Zoroark. There's a whole thing with the fateful encounter shiny legendary doggos of Johto from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and you can migrate them. You can talk to this guy, you can enter the password, and you can migrate them to this game before you have access to, like, the actual... I forget what the Pokemon migration feature is called in Gen 5, but it's a post-game thing. And in a little while, you would be able to do a little event with those good boys and the Zoroark, whatever. It's interesting. I'm generally not a fan of locking Pokemon behind, like, obscure timed event things like that, particularly ones that span multiple generations, but it's an interesting little detail, a little bit of side lore that not a lot of people get to see in these games. You are going to pat me down, and you are going to deem that I'm not suspicious. I do not remember if this is true off the top of my head from the times that I have played as the girl, but I've been told that this guy will not frisk you if you play as the girl, which is rather polite. You're having a party. Alright, have conversations with everyone. That is German. I can't read German, unfortunately. I can just identify that is German. I have a Castelia cone. I haven't eaten it yet. I probably should do that soon before it melts all over my bag and, like, ruins my TMs the way that I accidentally milkshaked that one DS at MagFest a few years ago. But, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Elisa. Interesting. I wonder who that Elisa person is. Maybe she's important. My boyfriend isn't good at getting out of bed in the morning. In fact, he's so slow getting out of the bed that I asked one of his Pokemon... Okay, so that's the NPC who I was thinking of. Who I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Anyway. TM45 Attract. Okay, that's Confusion, but more annoying, because I swear it always feels like Confusion might as well be a 50-50 chance of attacking yourself, but Attract is... it always feels like you are always immobilized by love, and your opponent never is. I don't know why it feels like that. You spoke Italian, I believe? Alright. I recognize some of those words from when I took Italian in high school a million years ago, but I can't actually translate that, which is unfortunate. Parle is, you speak. I think. It's something, one of the conjugations of, like, to speak. Don't remember if it's first person or second person. It's not first person. It might be second person. Alright, use Sing instead of setting the alarm clock. Yeah, Sing has that effect, unfortunately. What do you have to say? Spanish. Alright, I do not speak Spanish, but at least I can identify that as Spanish. You're another dancer. The musical, indeed. Alright. This video is going to be going on for a while, but we're almost done. Hopefully I can finish this before, like, the 40-minute mark. And there is one more building next door. And I'm pretty sure that you get the Eviolite from someone in the city, and I haven't gotten it yet, so I'm gonna guess that someone gives you the Eviolite in this building. You're gonna ask me about abilities. The daycare on Route 3. I know that, boy, Roggenrola has Sturdy. I think Herdier has Intimidate. I don't remember what Zach has. 32 Pokemon. Alright. And that is the Eviolite. We'll be giving that to Line. I guess while I'm in the menu, we'll also check on what ability Zach has. Your ability is Keen Eye. Smokescreen and Sand Attack cannot lower its accuracy. That's honestly not bad for single player because your AI opponents will do that, but in multiplayer that's not really the best ability. Nope, did not mean to give you that. Meant to give you that. Yeah, the defensive Pokemon will get more oomph out of the 50% buff to those stats. And yeah, what ability does Zach have? Guts. Alright, boost attack if there's a status problem. I think will be able to possibly make use of that in future parts of the game where status becomes relevant. Alright. What's on the 47th floor? It's gonna be our, I think our last part of the last building to investigate. You're scared of heights. Alright, maybe not the best attribute for a hiker to have. You will tell me about badges. I don't really want to know about badges, but I guess in case you forget, that's not bad. None of the badges really do anything interesting, except for allow you to use certain HMs and allow you to have Pokemon up that are have traded Pokemon up to a certain level obey you. It's not like in Gen 1, and I don't think any of the other generations, some of the badges would like boost your team's attack by a little bit across the board or something to that effect. Seems like a mechanic that would be interesting and worth keeping around in Pokemon, but it's not something that's really made a comeback as far as I know. Anyway, I'm going to end this off here. So, next time, we're going to be leaving Castelia City, heading off down Route 4. Until then, my name is Dragonite. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.